Target acquired. Hey yo, what's going on everybody? I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. My name is Mood. Welcome back to episode 3 of my 1.18 survival let's play series. It looks like we've got some visitors to start off this episode. Well, I certainly wasn't planning to start out the episode like that, but it actually transitions fairly well into what I did want to do in this episode. In the last episode, we went down into the caves and found a ton of super cool riches, going from diamonds, yes, we have 16 diamonds now, to golden apples, as well as a super cool lush cave, and 2 amethyst geodes. After having collected all of those super cool materials down in the caves, the next step towards us being able to make considerable progress in this world is going to be enchanting so that we can get better tools so that we can build quicker and more efficiently. And the first step towards getting enchanting is going to be getting leather from those cows that are right up there. Coincidentally enough, having those pillagers attack me means I now have the bad omen effect, which means I'm really going to need those cows because I'm also going to need a bucket of milk to get rid of that effect, especially with 2 villagers right nearby. I definitely don't want to trigger a raid, especially this early on in our Let's Play. So I took the liberty to collect some materials off camera so that we can start building a nice little cow pen so that we can house our cows and start growing them and farming them so that we can get a lot of leather to get ready for enchanting. For this simple cow pen, I'm not looking for anything too complicated. I just want to make sure that the cows can't escape from the outside and that it looks somewhat visually appealing. Alright, now that the main foundation is built, we're just going to add a couple of details off onto the sides to give it some more texture, and we should be pretty much set. Let's just add a little fence so that we can get in and that the cows cannot get out. Okay, so with our cow pen now built, it's time to actually go and get those cows. And like we saw at the beginning of the episode, they seem to be right up there on the top of that mountain that we climbed in the last episode. So what do you guys say we go and get those? I brought along some wheat so that we can bring them back to our home safely. I am also going to take this opportunity to bring back a couple of sheep so that we can start making a little sheep farm as well. We seem to have brought some sheep of pretty much every single color, so this should be interesting. Look at us in our nice little convoy here. Oh, yep, don't make the same mistake I did, guys. Okay, we seem to have lost a sheep on the way here, but you know what, that's a-okay. I am gonna leave the sheep and the cows in the same pen for now. We'll separate them a little later on, but since I'm slightly limited on materials for now, we'll just leave them in the same pen. Plus, there's not too many of them, so we shouldn't have a problem of this place getting too overcrowded. I am going to take this as an opportunity to milk a cow and drink that milk so we can get rid of the bad omen. Okay, so the next step towards us getting enchanting is going to be getting some sugarcane. Now, luckily for us, we do actually have some sugarcane over here. Oop, that was the wrong one. The only problem we are going to encounter, however, is that we are in a snowy biome, meaning that every single bit of water that we place is going to freeze over. So what I had in mind was to build a little covered sugarcane farm. And I think this little patch of land right here is perfect for that. So I am going to dig out a little pond-like looking area. Okay, with our little pond built up, we can start planting our sugarcane. Now, unfortunately, this is going to start freezing like we are seeing right here because we are in a snowy biome. So we are going to have to remedy that by building a slight little structure above it to protect our sugarcane. So what I had in mind was to make a little cobblestone structure, or rather a cobblestone base, to stay in the theme of our little cow pen over here in our farm, and to then build up these slight pillars out of spruce logs and spruce fences. Let's go skip the night really quick. Alright, now that the night's been skipped, it's time to build a little roof for our structure. So I'm going to do this simply out of spruce slabs. Very simple roof, kind of going around the structure, but nothing too particular. Now that the outline of our roof is built, we're just gonna slightly angle it up, just with a slab high. So we'll just go up one, and then up one once again. Alright, this isn't the most beautiful looking thing in the world by far, but it doesn't look ugly either, and I think it gets the job done. This little roof will prevent our water here from freezing, which will allow our sugarcane crops to grow. Now that we've completed the next step towards getting enchanted, I'd like to take a little break and go back to the village that we found in the first episode and see if we can't get ourselves a cat, the infamous cat that we tried to get on episode 1 but could not find. So up the mountain we go once again. Alright, kitty, where are you? That is the question. We really struggled to find this cat in the first episode, and I feel like we're gonna encounter a similar issue today, but fingers crossed, who knows? I heard him meow, and there he is. This cat really doesn't want to come with me. Alright. Oh, we scared it away. This might be the one. There we go. Alright, best friends forever. I don't really have a name for this cat yet. We don't have name tags anyways, so it's not like we could name him either way. But this is our new cat, and I'm super excited to see the adventures that him and I are gonna go on together. Alright, cat acquired, time to go back home. I'm going to collect these hay bales on our way back home simply because they're a really good source of food, and we are starting to run a little bit low on bread. I don't think I'm ever going to get sick of seeing our little base as we approach it, coming back from that village over that mountain, especially as it's ever growing and expanding now. Alright, our cat has now found its way onto our bed, and I think it looks super cute, especially with those nice blue eyes. Feel free to let me know if you have any name suggestions in the comments. I'll think of some as well, and together we'll come up with a nice little name for this guy. How's that sound? Okay, relaxation break is now over. Let's get back to work. The next thing I want to work on in this episode is actually expanding our little village and starting to make it into not only a little house, but an actual village. So I think the first step towards doing that is going to be actually planning out the little roads and the main plaza of our village with our main Christmas tree. So I think I want our main like center town square area to be like somewhere around here. So I'm gonna clear out the snow really quick because it is kind of annoying when building. Okay, with the snow cleared out, we can now get going in planning the actual circle. So I think this will be the middle, the center of our town. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can find the middle again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and we're just gonna make a nice little circle. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And we can just fill in the middle with our nice little path blocks. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be the center of our town, and I gotta say, I think this is pretty cool. I'm happy with this. So the first order of business now is going to be to make a little path linking up our starter house to the center town. Okay, I think this right here looks pretty cool and is just what we need to link up our house to the center of our town. I am also going to put a little path going this way to our sugarcane farm. Alright, and the final thing I wanted to do in today's episode after having cleared out these little roads is to build our actual Christmas tree, which we're going to put right in the middle of this center square to kind of mark the middle of our town. But for that, I am going to need some more wood and some more leaves. So let's go and chop some of that. Okay, with all of our materials gathered, let's get going building that tree. And I must say, throughout this process, we are accumulating a lot of snowballs, which we can craft these into snow blocks, but for now, I'm just gonna put them in a chest, or just throw them away because I don't think we really need them. Oh my gosh, we have way too many snowballs. Okay, so this right here is, I believe, the center of our little plaza. There we go. So I'm going to build this up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 seems like a good number. I don't want to make this tree too big. I want to make it big relatively to other trees, but because it is the main focal point of our village, but I don't want to make it too big because this village is slightly smaller and I don't want it to overshadow every other build. Ouch, that hurt. Let's go make some more food. I forgot I didn't have feather falling quite yet, and yeah, that was a painful drop. I am not even gonna lie about that. Okay, so let's build up a little bit more solid of a trunk here. Alright, I think this is looking like a nice little base. Okay, I've gathered up a little bit more wood. It's not a lot, especially when we're making these like 6-sided logs, but it's fine. If I need to, I'll go and get some more. Okay, with the main trunk of our tree now built, it's time to start building out some branches. And once again, I'm not going to make these branches too big because I don't want this tree to be humongous, but I am going to make them decently shaped. Okay, now after having built this first set of branches, I think we are going to have to make our tree just a little bit taller because otherwise it's going to look like a triangle and not a tree. So let's go chop some more wood. Okay, this height right here is looking a lot better to me. It is significantly taller, but I think we'll be able to blend it in, especially with the next couple of builds that I have in mind for this village, which are slightly larger. Our starter house was really small, to be fully honest, so I think it'll look fine with the rest of the builds once we do get to actually building them. Okay, taking a look back now, this does look really nice. Actually, I really am happy with the shape that this tree is taking. It looks good from pretty much all angles, and yeah, I think the next step is now to actually place all these leaves on there. I am going to grab some of these azalea leaves as well to add some effects as if there were ornaments on there, but yeah, let's get going with the leaves. Okay, first layer is pretty much on there and it is starting to snow, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm satisfied with this. Let's keep on building it up, shall we? Alright, second stage is now complete. This is starting to shape up really nicely. I actually really like the way this tree is looking. We just got basically 1.5 stages left and this tree will be complete. I think our little Christmas tree is now complete. It is looking like there is a little gap in the middle there, which... let's actually go fix that really quickly. Alright, much better. Let's now blend in some of these azalea leaves into the spruce leaves, and I think we'll be pretty much set. Okay, and the next thing this tree needs is a couple of lanterns to illuminate it, and we'll be all set, as well as some glowberries. I am going to hang some glowberries off of it. Yeah. Okay, our tree is now illuminated, and I think it looks really, really cool. I'm just gonna add a couple of these glow berries on there, like I said earlier, just in various spaces. And that should do the trick. Anyways, the last step is going to be to put this spore blossom somewhere on there. So let's put our spyglass away for now, as well as these iron nuggets. My inventory is filling up quite nicely, isn't it? Alright, let's place this spore blossom somewhere a little higher up, I think. Right there. I like the look of that. Yep, that's perfect. That's gonna give us a little bit of those spores just going everywhere, and I think this looks really, really cool. Alright everybody, here is a better look at it with shaders now that it is daytime. I think this looks super... Oh, and there is a skeleton. Oh, that's not a skeleton. That's worse than a skeleton. Since when are these guys here? I forgot the name of these mobs, but they do give you slowness when they hit you with their arrows. That's not cool. Okay, oh well. Anyways, here is a better look at our Christmas tree with shaders on. I think it looks super cool, and I can't wait to see what else we're going to build surrounding this tree in future episodes. Alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 3 of my 1.18 survival Let's Play series. This was a super fun episode for me. It was a little bit more laid back, but you know what, after the episode that we had last time that was filled with a lot of stress and a lot of mob fighting and a lot of mining and finding cool resources and adventuring and all that, I wanted to just lay back at base and build for a little bit and just relax, and that's just what we did. We got ourselves a nice little cat. Feel free to leave name suggestions in the comment for the cat. I will be looking closely at those. And yeah, we have a beautiful little Christmas tree in the middle of our town here, and I can't wait to see what else we're gonna build around it. All that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video. Feel free to like it if you did like the video. Feel free to comment if you have any ideas for the future of this series, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss a future episode. That being said, my name is Moot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.